Hey everybody, this is Kiki from Niar Designs. I pray that you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. We are back with our hashtag How Do You Do Art, hosted by the wonderful Sharyl at the Whole Bucket. I have an answer for Sharyl as well, and I will let you know about that. These are all our pieces, but before we get into anything else, we need to go into our God's gift box. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is my second time recording. Why, you might ask? Kiki, what happened now? Well, what happened is my phone. Oh my gosh, this phone. And it's because, if some of you don't know, I dropped my phone, and ever since then, it has a mind of its own. I call it my dumb phone because it is not a smartphone at all. Not anymore. It used to be. Anyway, what happened was I was recording and I happened, thankfully, look up and half the screen, well, almost a portion of like up here. Yeah, I'm trying to see where, yeah, all this right here was faded. It was like there was something over. It was, you could see colors, but nothing. Anyway, so I've done this before. So because this card was so good, I hope you guys don't mind. I love the message. I would like to read it again. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. Matthew 24:35. That's why I have ink all over my thing. Not because of this, but you know what I mean. Help me, Lord, to remember that by thy word the heavens and earth were formed, and by thy word we one day will awake in thy likeness. And we had this conversation before where I had mentioned that, you know, that old saying, sticks and stones might break your bones, but words will never hurt me. That's so not true. If the heavens and the earth were formed by his word, him speaking it, imagine, just think about this for a second. Imagine the power of your words. Because I know that when they can uplift you or they can bring you down, you have the power to uplift people or bring them down. Which are you going to choose? I know this is a little maybe TMI, but my father and I didn't get along. He passed in a bad way. I don't want to get into that, but when I was 17, 17 and a half. I was in my last year of high school, and I will never, and again, this is when I was 17, almost 18, many years ago, and I still remember what he said the last time we spoke on the phone. That's the power that words have. And it was not good. So, and yet I remember what my grandma said, which were beautiful words. Anyway, you have the power. Choose to use it wisely. Choose to uplift when you can. Okay, so I'm so frustrated right now. So I apologize if it's coming out on video. I really am trying. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. Okay, so what I was telling you was that Sharyl, the whole bucket, of course, everybody's and everybody in the collaboration, all the ladies and gentlemen that are participating in April's make in what we're doing in the altered paintbrush. Everybody's channel will be linked in the description, so please go say hello, and yeah, show support. If you want to take part, please do. You might not have the exact kit, but that doesn't mean you can't participate. Again, it's art. It's how you do your art. And everybody can do art. Get yourself a paintbrush, any size. And I feel the paintier and ickier, the better, but that's my aesthetic. If not yours, get yourself, it's a couple of bucks. And then go around your home and get, little trinkets and things and, just weird, I mean, look at this, and see what you can make. Get yourself a piece of a napkin, scraps, fabric, whatever. Have fun. That's all that it's about. Have fun and enjoy. If you decide to, please, and you would, my mind is going quicker than my mouth. And if you choose to upload on a social media platform, please use the hashtag #HowDoYouDoArt so we can find you and get ideas and comment and like and all that stuff. And speaking of commenting and like, please comment and like and subscribe, to all the YouTube stuff. If you have not already, I welcome you. It's a great community. I think I have the best people in the world, just saying. And again, I say this all the time because it's something that I have learned since I started recording. Even an emoji, a thumbs up, a heart, it doesn't have to be words. If you don't have time, we are all so busy, but the comments helps so much. So, I mean, you can write 30, 300, 1,000. I mean, not that you would, but I'm just exaggerating now. You can do as many comments as you do. If you think of something, comment. If you just want to give me a thumbs up on something I said, comment. And then later on, comment again. Whatever you want. I mean, the more, the merrier, and the better. It will seriously help our channel grow and get it out there to more people. And anyway, all of that. So, if you haven't seen the first video that I made about, this is what we have to work with. We have the little, and yes, I broke it. And it was filmed, but you're not going to see that because, I messed up again. So what happened was I wanted to sand this and the wood, and I did that to this. As I was sanding it, this whole thing went flying off. I'm like, oh no. So I had Aileen's wood glue, and it seems to be holding. So, yay. I'm so happy. Because I didn't want to use the E6000. Okay, so we have the two paintbrushes. We have the two tea bags. We have these, and I found out what these are. They are Sharyl said that they are called 3D printer poop because if you don't know, Sharyl's son does 3D printing. He was commissioned to make something, and because of that, every time you change color, it does this. So clearly, these are some of the colors that her son worked with, because that's what came out. So this. Then we have these, and I believe there's 6 or so. 1, 2. How many do we have? Did I lose some? Oh, gosh. Are you... I'm sorry. It's, you know... Oh, my gosh. Okay. Okay. So I have 5... No, I do. Okay. I was going to say, I think I lost some, but they're here. Okay. So... here are the colors I have. Now, in my last video, I said specifically about this one, that it didn't look good in my eye with what I was planning at the time. So, of course, Sharyl, being the wonderful friend that she is, wrote on my in the comments that she challenged me. Well, you know, that's all I had to hear, basically. So, of course, I ran to her channel and watched the video, and she did. She said, Kiki, because you didn't want to use this, you said that da-da-da-da-da, I challenge you to use it. So, Sharyl, I accept the challenge. I shall use it. I will tell you what I'm going to do. This is the video that's going to tell you, and I have started-ish, but, so this is what I was, oh no. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Okay, so, I did fussy cut her out, as you can see. I am going to put her somewhere in this location. I said last time that I wasn't going to use this, but Sharyl said that we should try to use all the pieces, or as many as we can. Again, Sharyl, challenge accepted. So I was not going to use this. However, I am now. So I thought, okay, I'm going to put it in the back like so, and I will explain what that will be in just a moment. So this is what she challenged me with, is this particular colored one. And like I said, challenge accepted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that, and all of them in that fact, I'm going to put them around here in this area. I'm going to take this and wrap it, and I'm going to see if I can wrap it somehow using this piece of wire that came with it in the back, like sew it or do something with it so that this is taken care of. The gems, the flat back, are taken care of. This is taken care of. That's taken care of. The brush. So these, I'm going to open these up somehow, and I want to either integrate them with glue or something to the wire mesh in a way that will make it look like, so I don't know if I'm going to do it on here or make clusters like on a piece of paper or whatever, and then put the clusters on here. But it's going to be like grass, bushes, flowers. You know, I'm going to take them and like put them together, you know, where they're flatter. She said we can take them apart. It's okay if they break. It's fine, because I broke one as soon as I got it, of course. Oh, God. Okay, so something like that, but all here. Okay, and I think I have plenty to work with where it will cover. Now, again, those are going to be popping out. Those are going to be the flowers in the background. This is going to be the fence. This is going to be a tree. Now, I say it like that because clearly there's not going to be like branches and whatever. It's an artistic version of a tree, as this is an artistic version of a garden, because there's not real flowers growing out of here, but you guys understand. So that's what I'm going to do with this as to use it. I want to, this napkin, if you haven't seen, this napkin also came with it. I'm going to try, because napkins don't like me, but especially like these pieces, I would love to put on here as, again, because this is a tree. So both paintbrushes are going to be painted and whatever. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to like decoupage or whatever this on there. On the big brush, I will probably use some of the napkin as well on the bottom here, on the silver especially. And then as we go up, because this is the last thing that is left to be used, I'm going to cut these. No, I'm going to cut this. There's no these. There's no two. I'm going to cut this piece of paper into pieces, because if you look at like just the pieces, it looks like the sky, to me anyway, the sky with like clouds. So I want to gradually make it come up and use more blues here, and then the whites, and then coming down to like the greens. And anyway, hoping that that makes sense. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I started. If you are wondering where this tin came from, because I love the tin. Oh, this is the last piece. Going to use this, I know, not original, but I'm going to use it to hang this with. So that's going to be in use. Okay, like I said, you're probably wondering, oh, Kiki, I like your tin. Thank you, so do I. I really love it. And I'm not playing around, I really do. But here's the thing. So as some of you know, my husband and I moved into our home in mid-August. We purchased a condo. And our mortgage company sent us a, welcome to your home, yada, yada thing, which was very nice. In that came a list of items for us to choose 3 of all different things. And we had to pick 3 out of a bunch of different items, like, really nice stuff. But anyway, this was, like I said, in August. It is now beginning of April. And at first I thought, well, maybe it's an April Fool's joke because I open a big box and I see this. Well, my husband does drink coffee, but I don't, so he would not have chosen this. Okay. Again, it's not that we're not grateful, but they gave us a choice. We didn't choose this. I don't understand why you give someone a choice and then send them something that, number one, wasn't on the list. Number two, we didn't choose. Then we get this. This, by the way, is what was in the tin. It was in this bag again, which I love. This this is a coaster. One coaster. One. With enough for 2 alcoholic drinks. Well, we drink, maybe have a drink once, twice, maybe twice a year. Maybe. So clearly we would not have chosen this. Now again, it's not that we aren't grateful, because we are. Anything that you get is but clearly this was not our choice. So don't give us a choice. And if you are going to give a choice, at least give something. One of what the person chose. Because that's the point, right? The thought is that there's no thought, because anybody that knows us knows we don't. I don't know. It just made me laugh. But I love the little spoon. It's good for paint. I love these pieces. And I love the tin. So I feel like I made out. But when I saw the word craft on the thing, oh my God, I got so excited to come just to find out that it was alcohol. Okay, so this is what I started to make. So oh no, I knew it. I didn't think it was going to, okay, I thought it, okay, I must not be using, and someone told me to use hairspray, and I have a sealer, which I didn't even think about. Thank you, Lisa, again, for reminding me. I could have sworn. I don't know. I can't be using this correctly, because I see like Louisa Heinzel and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies and a lot of other people use this product on like metal. What am I doing? I sanded it. It doesn't look it, but I really did sand. That's how I broke this. Okay, I'm going to try again. Anyway, so this is the beginnings of it, which I love this, by the way. I love this. How I did this. Let me just move this stuff out of the way, because I don't want the spray to... Let me get my paper or my cereal liner bag. I use this for everything. Love these. Oh, yeah. I'm making a mess. Okay, that's not going to work. All right. So what I did was I took my spray bottle, okay, and before I forget, do not use a heat tool. Ladies and gentlemen that are doing this challenge, don't use your heat tool near your paintbrush. It will burn. Now, I don't mind. I like this look, but if you are going for this look where it's soft, and get your heat tool away from it, because in seconds this happened, and I'm like, oh, okay. But then I'm like, oh, okay. I like it. So I just took my water and sprayed the whole thing, and then went in, I'm trying so you don't hear it. All right, let's see what happened. Oh God, I'm doing it all over. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see if I move it down a little? I can't see because the light is blinding me. All right, well, you don't need to see that part, so yeah. Then I went in, oh, by the way, these are from Ranger and Tim Holtz. This is Distress Oxide Spray in Antique Linen. This is tea dye, and I also have walnut stain. So then I took the tea dye, and see, it's starting to, oh my gosh, I can't pick up the brush. It's starting to oxidize already because of the water. So you can see that like bluey. I'm going to do it again. See the little blue spots? I love that. That's from the Antique Linen. So here I go with the tea dye. Okay. Let me get that before I forget. And now and then I'll go in and now I'll go in and dry it with my heat tool. And we'll start again, and then I want to do this one as well. Ooh, I don't want the little girl to get, hold on. Oh my goodness, I almost ruined her. All right, I'll be right back because it's loud. Okay, here's the paintbrush. This is the side we just did, and I wiped off the other side because it was, you know, it's everywhere now, but that's fine. So I really like how this is turning out. I think it'll give us a good base for, so like I said, I want to incorporate this in because of the using the different colors, right? Not necessarily the photo. I also found this piece of tissue, and I like these colors here, right here. So, and here especially, like the browns and the really, really light, like pinky brown and the yellows. I really like this. And then the green leaves, and I think would look nice here. And then put this starting to go up. That's my thought as far as right now. What I did with the sides is I took the stuff from here because it was wet, and I just went along and wiped it onto the sides because it wasn't getting And I'm going to continue doing that. So I'm going to do another round. And I am going to use this as the front. I do like this. I think I'm going to do this a little bit more when we're done, because I like the texture of this. And I think with this, if in fact it sticks out of this, you know, if I can get it to kind of move and stick out of that, that's fine. That's perfect, actually. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to spray with water again and continue building on it. And let's see where it goes. So I'll be back once I do all that, because you've already seen what I'm going to do. Okay, be right back. Okay, this is my heat tool fell, sorry. So this is the second round, and I did the little brush. I love this. It looks like weathered wood to me. I just need to do the sides again and the back one more time. But I love that. I think I'm going to put a little bit more brown down here, but I like that bluey gray from the antique linen up here. Love it so far. So then I turned this over, and I love the like speck. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Look at this. Look at that. Why can't I get that all the time? I love that rusty color. Ah, love it, love it, love it. So just wanted to show you, and to show you that I am doing this. So now we're going to go on to this side. I'm going to do the same thing as you've seen before. I'll be back to show you what I've done. Okay. This is what we have so far. I love it. I went like this, trying to ruin, you know, just make it as naturally used, if you will, as possible. Making a mess. Look at my hands. Loving it. Having fun. I actually don't like when my hands are dirty too much, like food and stuff. I'm always washing constant. But I really do like this. But it's still, even with the heat tool, it's still damp. And I still have to think about, I'm going to try acrylic paint as well. Now, my husband, if you saw, where's the, oh my gosh, what did I do with the name? I keep forgetting the name. Pinelli paints. These are all the colors. I just put them in the order that I use them. So I have, these are the browns. I might put a little bit of gray in there. But I'm definitely gonna mix like these browns in there, especially with this, since it's a tree. And then for the greens, because again, this is grass, I'm probably going to stick with these three, this as the lighter, the darker, and, you know, darker still, on both of these. Again, this one is going this way, so I did want to get a little bit of brown in here because of the branches, but it's mostly going to be green. And then this part as the grass and dirt. So I'm glad that the browns are in here, and it leaves me room to then add the green paint. It also came with this palette knife, which is great. So I can mix and get like the color that I'm thinking of in my mind. So that's what I have so far. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry again about my phone. It's going to be a while before I get a new one, guys. So I am apologizing now for future events, as I'm sure they will occur. But I will try to do my best to always remember to constantly look up and see if the camera's focus went haywire. So I apologize for that. But anyway, like I said, please feel free to subscribe and like, and definitely comment again, even emoji. If you had fun, if you can give me some tips and tricks, that would be amazing, especially when covering metal. That would really be, I do not, just so you know, I do not have alcohol inks. So if that's what I know alcohol inks obviously would dry on this. However, like I said, I don't have any, so I have to use what I have. So if there are any tips and tricks as to maybe mixing, or whatever, I do have the correct alcohol to make alcohol inks, but I don't know if I can make alcohol inks with what I have. Anyway, I'll try a bunch of stuff out, see what works. Hopefully something will work on this metal. If not, I will then just end up gluing some papers and stuff on there. The papers that I have, I did show you the napkin, the tissue, and this is a digital, it's a freebie by Betsy at Museful Creations. I'll link her as well in case you're interested. This is a great kit. I love the colors, so I might use the colors in here, and we'll see where that takes us. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you again so very much for your time and for being here and watching and all that you do for me on a daily. I so appreciate you guys. You've no idea. And I'm wishing you all an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. Thank you again, and God bless. Bye. See you soon. Wish me luck.